Good morning, gang. It is time once again to go camping. So I'm about to hitch up the trailer, get in the truck, and hit the road. And this time I'll be taking my daughter Melanie with me. Just the two of us, little father-daughter trip. And we're gonna head out to Aravaipa Canyon and do some primitive camping around that area. All right, let's go. All right, and just like that, we are on the road. Got a little fuel in the tank and just about ready to pull out onto the road and head out. So here we go. Oh, don't forget, somebody's joining me.
Hi.
Hey, father-daughter time. Let's roll. We finally made it off the pavement. Took the road to the little town of Klondike, just north of Safford, Arizona, and it feels good. Feels good to get off the asphalt. When we left the house earlier, I was thinking, I always get this feeling of like a little euphoria and a sort of a calming. It never gets old. And once you get off the asphalt, it starts feeling even better. We got about maybe another hour before we make it to where I think we'll have camp. And supposedly there's going to be several creek crossings before we get to the end of our road. Looking forward to some fun. Onward.
Take the roller coaster.
we made camp. Drove almost to the end of this, well, not the end, but a portion of this road that goes to a corral, which apparently is near the some cliff dwellings that we're going to check out later. But met some nice folks out there, chatted with them for a bit, and decided to take this spot right here. How cool is that? Canyons and huge trees all around us. So nice. Yeah. Backed the trailer in and unhitched. It got it leveled up. Got a beautiful fire ring there. We'll kind of clean up and have a fire later on. But here we are. Right? It doesn't get much better. Now to finish getting things set up. This side's to top. Well, we got things pretty well set up, which we didn't do too much. Just kind of got the essentials put in place. Put a couple of mats down. I'm going to get some chairs out in a minute. But it's 1 o'clock, so we are going to have lunch. And thankfully, my daughter's a chef. So that means she's going to make us a sandwich. And lunchtime. Crunchy and delicious. Well, cut a little wood, get ready for the fire tonight. We will be cooking chili in the Dutch oven over the campfire, and I will be revealing some secrets that I've held pretty close over the years. I used to go camping a lot with some buddies. Every year we'd go up in the mountains, Sierra Nevada, and got to be sort of a tradition that I would make chili. And you know, I may have won a blue ribbon or two at some low-key contests at work and things like that. But I've made it over the years, and it changes a little bit every time. But tonight we're going to make it over the campfire, and using a little bit of a secret ingredient that I will reveal later. But for now, the fire is ready to go. Just been chilling, doing some reading, relaxing. It's a little wispy clouds that are going, and actually the sun is about to head over that side of the canyon. So I imagine it'll get dark early and stay dark a little late in the morning since we're in this slot canyon. But we may take a walk before dinner. Not sure. You go back down towards Aravaipa Canyon and go into that a little bit, and then maybe tomorrow we'll go up to the cliff dwellings, which is just this way, a little bit south of here. All right, we're at the trailhead into our Aravaipa Canyon. I always have trouble saying that. Aravaipa Canyon. And there are coatimundi or coati apparently in here. Also a very nasty looking black rattlesnake thing. And javelina. We actually saw some javelina on the way in. I think we got some video of that. So we're on the east trailhead. There's also a west trailhead that's easier to get to from the west side, through the town of Mammoth, I think it is. And we're just going to go a little bit in here. I mean, not that far, because it's already 3:15, and we're just kind of exploring. But it is a beautiful canyon. As I mentioned earlier, the clouds sort of rolled in, real thin cloud cover, but just gorgeous. Here we go. Make that face again. So one creek crossing in, and from what I read, about 758 more. But again, we're not going that far. So I'll probably end up getting my shoes wet. Avoid taking them off and on after every crossing. So apparently this canyon is it's nice year-round. So even in the really hot Arizona summer, what with all the water crossings and trees and that shade here, it's a pretty popular hike. And I'll tell you, it is just phenomenal right now. It is, what is the 10th or 9th of February, and 70 degrees probably. what do you think of this?
Oh, why are we taking a picture?
No. What do you think of this canyon?
I think it's cool.
Me too. There's a lot to look at. But it's almost 4 o'clock, and that was sort of our cutoff period. So I might just go around that corner, famous last words by me, and then we'll turn around. Let's do it. So I'm starting to make the chili, and it's pretty simple actually. Just a whole onion, whatever kind of meat you want. The better meat, the better the chili. A whole lot of chili powder. The better the chili powder, the better the chili. We're gonna put some garlic in there, a can of tomatoes, a beer, a nice lager in there, and some cumin, and a few other things. But that's basically it. So it's the good quality meat, good quality chili powder. And I think I'm actually going to add some beans in mine this time. I know that's like sacrilege to some people, but that's okay. Adds a little more to it, and I like them. Not all the time, but once in a while. So we'll chop this onion up and get the things prepped, and then I'm going to start the fire, and we're going to cook it in the Dutch oven. Another key ingredient that I almost forgot was a couple of chipotle peppers in adobo, which I have chopped up, put in the spoon. I'm going to add those now. All right, we have the New Mexico chili powder. This is the cumin. About a teaspoon of that. This is the garlic powder, not garlic salt. I misspoke earlier. Another teaspoon of that. This is the cayenne chili powder. Not a lot of this, just a little bit, maybe half a teaspoon. This is the Mexican oregano. Again, about a teaspoon. You can tell I don't measure anything here. Ancho chili powder. Teaspoon and a half of that, and then just some basic chili powder. And if you buy this in the store, it has other things in it, little garlic, salt, and some other things, so keep that in mind. You want a good amount of that, maybe about a tablespoon or so, and we'll go with that and see how we do. But you want to get those spices kind of toasted up with the onions and the jalapenos and the other garlic. This is a pretty hot fire, so I'm not going to burn it. I'm going to go quickly in with the tomatoes, beans, and some of the liquid. Alright, this is crushed tomatoes. These are black beans. Alright, so a little disclaimer. Usually I want to put the meat in before the spices, and I forgot to do that, but that's okay. This meat is already smoked, so it'll be just fine. We got to put a beer in there too, and it's got to be, you don't want like an IPA or anything like that, stout, just a nice lager. We're almost there. Oh yeah. This is a little non-traditional, but what I like to do is to just spoon a bunch of cornbread into the mix. So I whipped up a little cornbread mix here, and I'm just going to spoon that in. Now the other trick here, we gotta put the lid back on. Oh yeah. You know what? It's delicious. It may not be the most attractive dish in the world, but it's just what the doctor ordered.
Tasty.
Oh, we had some good chili for dinner and sat around the fire for a while. It's getting close to 10 o'clock at night, so that's pretty good. We stayed up. And now we're heading to bed. Good morning. Time for some coffee. I mean, that's not bad for out in the middle of nowhere. And you got to have peanut butter on your pancakes. I mean, come on. We are civilized here. All right, so we're gonna finish our breakfast, kind of tidy up a little bit, and then go down the road a little bit further and check out the cliff dwellings. We're going to take a little hike, hopefully to the cliff dwellings, which I think are just right up here somewhere. But it's kind of cool. It's an old corral. This is a one-room cliff dwelling that was likely built around 1300 AD by the prehistoric Salado people that inhabited this area around the Salt River. And they farmed beans and corn and that, and hunted small animals. And it faces east, gets the warm sun in the morning and the shade in the afternoon. And it's by kind of a confluence of the Turkey Creek and then another tributary just to the west of us. Well, we're gonna hang out here just a little more and then probably start heading back home. Been a pretty amazing short trip.
Surfing on the way with good feelings. Well, it's just another Friday in paradise. So bring your A game, 'cause you know this party won't stop. We can never run out of time sipping strawberry lime. You know I wanna share it with you, share it with you, share it with you. Hey baby, if you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water.
We're heading back home. We may make a pit stop for a burger, but just a great trip. Nice little overnighter. And we'll have to do it again soon. Adventure is out there. You just have to go find it. Thanks for coming along, and I'll see you on the next one.